from the 331st Training Squadron. In the center of the parade field are the 737 training groups, Drum and Bugle Corps, flights B-507 and B-508 from the 322nd Training Squadron. The flights selected to carry our national, state, and territorial flags are from the 326th Training Squadron, Honor Flight 493 and Warrior Flight 494. They are followed by Flight 492 from the 331st Training Squadron. The last two flights to pass and review today are from the 331st Training Squadron, Warrior Flight 495 and Warrior Flight 496. At this time, please find a place to sit. Thank you and enjoy today's ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the entrance of our official party. Please remain standing for the invocation given by Chaplain Mbabu.
Let us pray. Everlasting Father and Prince of Peace, I commend this day to you, for you have made it wonderful for these graduating airmen to remember. Today they are the newest United States Air Force warriors. They made it thus far because of the people you put in their lives. We thank you for their families and friends who supported and encouraged them, some of whom are here today to share in their joy. We thank you for the military training instructors and staff for their unflinching dedication to train them as airmen in the world's greatest air force. We ask you to help them to aspire for excellence in all they do. Bless them as they go forth to take training. Give them the courage to live with integrity and to serve our country selflessly with dignity, honor, and sacrifice. Give them loving hearts and open minds. Guard them from harm and peril. And may they embody what they are called to be: American airmen, our nation's sword and shield, wingmen, and above all, Air Force warriors. May what they do advance peace and justice, not only in our country, but also in the world. I say my prayer in the name of the Lord. Amen.
Thank you, Chaplain Mbabu. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. On behalf of the 37th Training Wing, Commander Colonel Trent Edwards, welcome to the Basic Military Training Graduation. We are honored to have with us several distinguished guests, beginning with Colonel Edwards' wife, Vanessa. Our reviewing official is the Commander, Air Force Personnel Center, Joint Base San Antonio, Randolph, Texas, Major General Peggy Ford. We are also privileged to have with us this morning the Executive Director, Air Force Personnel Center, Joint Base San Antonio, Randolph, Texas, Mr. Bill Snodgrass and his wife, Peggy. The Vice Commander, 37th Training Wing, Joint Base San Antonio, Lackland, Texas, Colonel Kendra Matthews. The Commander, 737th Training Group, Joint Base San Antonio, Lackland, Texas, Colonel Michelle Edmondson and her husband, Dave. The Command Chief Master Sergeant, Air Force Personnel Center, Joint Base San Antonio, Randolph, Texas, Chief Master Sergeant Dino Mackey and his wife, Valerie. The Command Chief Master Sergeant, Air Force Office of Special Investigations, Quantico Marine Ground Installation, Virginia, Chief Master Sergeant Hank Cunningham. The Command Chief Master Sergeant, 159th Fighter Wing, Louisiana Air National Guard, Naval Air Station, Joint Reserve Base, New Orleans, Louisiana, Chief Master Sergeant Michael Scher and his wife, Master Sergeant Sienna Scher. Representing the Command Chief Master Sergeant, 37th Training Wing, Joint Base San Antonio, Lackland, Texas, Chief Master Sergeant David Little. Superintendent, 737 Training Group, Joint Base San Antonio, Lackland, Texas, Chief Master Sergeant Richard Sutherland and his wife, Mary Lynn. The commanders and spouses of the Air Education and Training Command Squadron Commanders Course. Although time does not permit us to introduce all our distinguished guests, the 37th Training Wing is proud to welcome each of you. We hope you enjoy today's ceremony. The airmen who will pass and review today have completed a demanding 8-week program that provides Air Force units throughout the world with trained airmen. Part of this training includes the time-proven concepts of military customs and traditions, of which this parade is a vital part. All graduating airmen will also march over the Enlisted Heroes Walk. They will lead the way for thousands of airmen that will follow, all reflecting on our enlisted heritage, tradition of honor, and our legacy of valor. Our Commander of Airmen is Staff Sergeant Charles Richardson, Military Training Instructor, 323rd Training Squadron. Major General Moore will review today's ceremony. gentlemen, please stand for the playing of the national anthem. Thank you. Please be seated. '37 Training Group, United States Air Force. Joint Base San Antonio, Lackland, Texas. Subject, Honor Flight Streamer. The Honor Flight Streamer is awarded to the 326 Training Squadron, Flight 493, for their significant accomplishments demonstrating teamwork, excellence, and esprit de corps during the period of 30 June 2014 through 22 August 2014. Signed, Michelle Edmondson, Colonel, United States Air Force. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the playing of Ruffles and Flourishes. Thank you. Please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, the graduating airmen passing in review today represent a portion of the 35,000 recruits who will complete basic military training this year. The 737th Training Group provides all recruits the essential military training to become motivated members of the enlisted corps of the greatest Air Force in the world. The military training instructors are responsible for the indoctrination, development, and discipline of the airmen. They have dedicated endless hours to ensure all training objectives are met. Today's graduates have proven through academic studies, military training, physical training, and the development of teamwork that they are ready to take their place in the United States Air Force. All warrior airmen of character have participated in a rigorous competition for the coveted award of Honor Flight, a significant accomplishment, which only one flight per graduating class is able to achieve. Honor Flight can only be awarded to a flight that achieved excellence in all facets of basic military training. Today, Flight 493 from the 326 Training Squadron is recognized as the Honor Flight for this graduating class. As our graduates turn left onto the bomb run to pass and review, they will march over the Enlisted Heroes Walk. The airmen recognized on the pavers have been awarded our nation's highest honors, representing heroic and unselfish actions as members of the United States Air Force in armed conflict, including present-day operations in Afghanistan. They include 7 Medals of Honor, 24 Air Force Crosses, and 162 Silver Stars, awarded for bravery during encounters with hostile enemy combatants. These enlisted heroes serve to inspire all airmen to execute their duties courageously and with honor in the service to this great nation. Musical support for this morning's ceremony has been provided by the 737 Training Group's Drum and Bugle Corps, 322nd Training Squadron, Flights B-507 and B-508. These flights are performing today under the direction of Staff Sergeant Adam Bratz, hometown, Sun Prairie, Wisconsin. These trainees are also on basic military training, but have been hand-selected to perform for ceremonies of this type. We would like for you to notice our national, state, and territorial flags. As these flags pass in review, please stand and render the appropriate courtesies for our national flag. Once the flags have passed in review, please be courteous of others and be seated in order to allow our guests the opportunity to view the flights as they pass in review. Now passing in review, our Commander of Airmen is Staff Sergeant Charles Richardson, military training instructor, 323rd Training Squadron, hometown, Lacey, Washington. Drum and Bugle Corps, Flight B-507 and Flight B-508 from the 322nd Training Squadron, led by Master Sergeant Leah Barnhart, hometown, Reading, Massachusetts, and Technical Sergeant James Hill, hometown, Lang, Kentucky. Flight 491 from the 331st Training Squadron, led by Technical Sergeant Franklin Williamson, hometown, Andover, Minnesota. The flights selected to carry our national, state, and territorial flags are from the 326 Training Squadron, Honor Flight 493 and Warrior Flight 494, led by Technical Sergeant Eric Garcia, hometown, Corpus Christi, Texas, and Technical Sergeant Derek Johnson, hometown, Bennettsville, South Carolina. Squadron Commander is Staff Sergeant Lindsey Green, Military Training Instructor, 331st Training Squadron, hometown, St. Louis, Missouri. Flight 492 from the 331st Training Squadron, led by Technical Sergeant David Burke, hometown, Roanoke, Virginia. Warrior Flight 495 from the 331st Training Squadron, led by Technical Sergeant Michael Roderick, hometown, Tampa, Florida. Warrior Flight 496 from the 331st Training Squadron, led by Technical Sergeant Michelle Al Dominguez, hometown, Dothan, Alabama. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the playing of the United States Air Force song. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Please be seated. Over the last 8.5 weeks, the airmen before you have transformed from civilians into motivated, disciplined warrior airmen with the foundation to serve in the world's greatest Air Force. Once these airmen leave basic military training, they will attend technical training to learn the skills needed to perform in one of over 130 Air Force specialties. They will then move on to serve at one of over 84 Air Force bases around the world or work directly with our sister services. As these airmen move on to technical training, they will continue to focus on adapting to military requirements, achieving occupational proficiency, and learning how to be highly productive members of the Air Force. These men and women will prepare for increased responsibilities and must ensure they are trained, qualified, and ready to deploy and operate in an expeditionary environment while maintaining home station readiness. Of the hundreds of thousands of American citizens that enter the workforce each year, less than 1% have joined the ranks of the U.S. military, and an even smaller percentage in the United States Air Force. You should be proud of their accomplishments thus far. The airmen before you have reached a milestone in their Air Force journey and will require your continued support to assist them in their future endeavors. These airmen are the future of our Air Force and will pave the way for future generations of airmen as we continue to fly, fight, and win. would like to take a moment to congratulate all of our Squadron Honor graduates as well as their families. Basic Military Training Honor graduates distinguished themselves by being ranked in the top 10% of all airmen graduating in their class. The exceptional personal dedication, integrity, service before self, and sustained excellence these airmen displayed throughout basic military training earned them this outstanding distinction. As these airmen march forward for the oath of enlistment, we would like to thank the families and friends who are here in support of the airmen graduating today. Your words of encouragement helped motivate these airmen through 8 weeks of basic military training. On behalf of the United States Air Force and Air Force Basic Military Training, we extend our thanks to the many families and friends of American Airmen for the support of your airmen in the greatest air power the world has ever known. Major General Poore will now come forward and address our graduated airmen.
How cool is this, huh? Tremendously honored and extremely proud to be the reviewing official for today's BMT graduation. Congratulations to our graduates. Tremendous, a lot of hard work. First, I want to say thanks to all the family members who are here in attendance. Thanks for your support of these young men and women. Thanks for entrusting them to us, the United States Air Force. These are not the same individuals you said goodbye to 8 or 9 weeks ago. They look pretty spectacular, don't you think? I'd also like to say thank you to all the veterans in the crowd today. You set an amazing example for us, for these airmen. Your example and what you did to mentor and guide them and to convince them to continue the tradition of service to our nation, we sincerely appreciate it. Thank you very much. To the MTIs and first sergeants, what a tremendous responsibility you have to mentor and guide, lead, develop, and transform America's citizens into America's airmen. Thank you for what you do. You do a spectacular job, and you make a difference in airmen's lives every single day. Thank you. Now to the graduates. Guess what? You made it. I'm sure at various points during the last 8 weeks, you guys have had doubts. Doubts about whether or not you made the right decision. Doubts about whether or not you would make it. Well, guess what? You made the right decision, and you made it. You're being given a tremendous opportunity. Please make the most of it. Make the right choices so that when you finally end your Air Force career, whether it be after 4 years, or 10 years, or 20 years, your families and friends are as proud of you then as they are of you now. Congratulations. Just one question for you though. Are you ready to join the ranks of the world's greatest airmen? I think that's a resounding yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand. Major General Poore will now administer the oath of enlistment.
Now please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name.
I, Tracy Richmond,
Do solemnly swear or affirm
do solemnly swear
that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States
that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States
against all enemies, foreign and domestic, and allegiance to the same,
and I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same,
and that I will obey the orders of the President of the United States
and I will obey the orders of the President of the United States
and the orders of the officers appointed over me,
and the orders of the officers appointed over me,
according to regulations and the Uniform Code of Military Justice.
according to regulations and the Uniform Code of Military Justice.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations, Airman, and welcome to the world's greatest Air Force.
Thank you, Major General Ford. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing as our newest airmen recite the Airman's Creed and remain in place for the departure of our official party. I am an American Airman.
I am a warrior. I have answered my nation's call. I am an American Airman. My mission is to fly, fight, and win. I am faithful to a proud heritage, a tradition of honor, and a legacy of valor. I am an American Airman, guardian of freedom and justice, my nation's sword and shield, its century and avenger. I defend my country with my life. I am an American Airman, wingman, leader, warrior. I will never leave an airman behind. I will never falter, and I will not fail!
Thank you. Please be seated. As viewed from the bleachers, from your left to your right, the first two flights are from the 320th Training Squadron, flights 489 and 490. The last four flights are from the 331st Training Squadron, flights 491, 492, Warrior Flight 495, and Warrior Flight 496. Airmen in the State Flag Mask, Honor Flight 493 and Warrior Flight 494 from the 326th Training Squadron will be released to their visitors at the equipment locker to your left after they secure the flags. Please be careful while exiting the bleachers and while moving on to the grassy areas. For your safety, we also ask that you only use the stairs to exit the bleachers. All airmen are now released to their visitors. Thank you for your attendance and enjoy the rest of your stay at your base San Antonio, Lackland, Texas.
Long time no see, Chief. How are you?
Doing great. How you doing?
Great. I
Good.
see you're working back in the Air Force again.
Back in the Air Force again. That's right. That's right.
Good deal. Well,
Somebody up there.
I'm actually an MTL student. I'm gonna go be a superintendent over at Fort Sam, over Metsi. So.
Fantastic. That's a good way
Yeah,
to
I'm
go.
looking forward.
Good way to go. How long's your class been going on?
Friday. Today's my last day.
Oh,
so
well,
2
congratulations.
weeks.
Graduate.
Yep.
Good job.
Uh-huh.
All right, Fort Sam. So you're gonna be 937.
937. Yeah.
All right, you will be in the same wing. 'Cause I'm
All right.
37.
Sounds
Good job.
good, sir.
Good seeing you again.
Good to see you again.
Take care.